So you mentioned a little bit, you touched upon a little bit the government schooling, government education. And so I've got another quote here that is well, also by Benjamin Tucker, but then also by Voltaire de Cleyre, another one. So by Tucker, he says, anarchists would neither institute the communistic nursery, which the state socialists favor, nor
Yeah.
keep the communistic school system, which now prevails. And so you are quite outspoken about state schooling and see it as great evil. So why is that?
Oh, uh, so one of the questions I had for myself when I was, investigating the early anarcho-communists was, if push comes to shove, are they going to side with the state or are they going to side with anarchism? And Emma Goldman has a superb essay in her book, Anarchism and Other Essays from, I think, the early 1900s. And she eviscerates government schooling with such vehemence. I mean, all you could do is applaud. You could find the essay online. It's readily available. And what she points out, and this was, again, over 100 years ago, is that government schools are meant by design. It was imported from the Prussian model that Bismarck created to create a country where everyone's ready to be a soldier. So you're trained to be part of a class where everyone's basically interchangeable and working together. You all start school at the same time. You all leave at the same time. Your measure of your intelligence and your self-esteem to a large extent is outsourced to that mediocrity at the front of the room. School is the only situation on earth where you're trapped in an interaction with someone who is aggressive toward you and you really don't have an escape other than like in a family situation. At the very least, you can get a divorce or leave. In school, you are there at gunpoint. So the fact that you all have to learn at the same time is something completely, if you were positing it today, that everyone has to learn everything at the same rate would be regarded as completely nonsensical. The idea that everyone has to learn everything in the same way, specifically especially young boys, have to sit quietly and listen to this random person for hours at a time. And that's not only the best way to distribute information, but the only way is demented. So it's a very regimented system. And when they talk about the point of government schools is making good citizens, they say it all the time. What they mean is breaking the individuality of young children and making them submissive, docile citizens. And that is what anarchism is entirely, and I personally, opposed to.
To watch the full video, please become a premium member at lotuseaters.com.